Self-made millionaires, they don't exist. I'm so sick of these rich doofs who keep saying, quote, "My parents were never there for me. They never handed anything to me in life. I earned all I have all by myself." I call a huge BS right there, buddy. You didn't succeed all by yourself. You had major help from someone who had some sort of money. Sure, their parents might have been druggies who didn't give a crap about them. But 99% of these people had upper middle class grandparents who gave them a huge financial head start. Or their aunt and uncle gave them a growing business and they got rich from it. There's a reason why foster kids don't become multimillionaires. And of the ones who did, they were in foster care for only a short period of time. Yet they'll claim they were always a foster kid. It sounds better to people and they'd be more likely to buy their book or autobiography. These quote-unquote foster kids eventually got hooked up with something later on in life, just like the rest of those heirs out there. I went from rags to riches. This is the biggest bunch of bull anyone has ever said. If one was truly in rags, then they'd be in rags for a lifetime. Most of these rich people who think they were poor just has ultra-cheap parents. But these ultra-cheap parents were building up wealth behind their kids' back. All these, quote, self-made millionaires all had middle-class parents. Parents who paid for their college and gave them a free place to live for 18 plus years. These guys think that just because they had to move out at 18 and their parents weren't the Trumps, that is self-made. LOL, that's laughable. I want to see some dude born to a druggy mom and dad, whose aunt and uncles are living in Europe and can't be found, whose grandparents, all four of them, are in a nursing home and they're all broke. Let's see this sucker create an empire in 20 years, starting from the ground up. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Politicians and book authors love that punchline, quote, "I picked myself up by my bootstraps and became a self-made millionaire." What a crock of BS. Everyone knows they had help, but no one roots for that. The bottom line is it takes generations to get wealthy, generations. If you were born to 10 generations of bum peasants, you ain't gonna be a multimillionaire out of the blue. Not unless you win the lottery or some crap, or you sue some doctor for malpractice, or whatever the freak it is. Bottom line, self-made millionaires don't exist. They all get hooked up with something.